So March Madness occurred or is occurring or has occurred.
Yeah, I know. Usually typically March break's pretty quiet, right? Everyone's gone away and, real estate, hey, we just put our feet up, kick back, go, hey, let's take the week off. But it wasn't that way, right? I was busy. You had some deals got done too. We're going, what's going on? Like it just didn't seem like a March break. So when I went back to see what we did in transactions the previous week, so the previous week to March break, we did 49. March break week, we did 47 transactions.
Okay, listen, I pulled up with condos. We did 67.
67. So not bad. Things picked up, right?
Yeah.
And I remember we competed on a property at 103 Bentley, and they listed it. I think they listed it on last week of February, whatever, and they're holding off offers till March 12th. I went, what are they doing? That's March break. They're crazy. They're not, people are going to forget about it. People are going to go away. 16 offers on the property. Blown away by that. Blown away. So,
No, I've seen a lot of action stuff happening too. And it was like, what's happening? And actually a friend of mine just called me and he asked how the market's going. And I said, well, we're seeing it's kind of going in spurts, and we're seeing like a couple of weeks where it's busy, then it goes slow, then a couple of weeks where it's busy. Right now we're on an uptick.
Yep.
And he goes, why? The interest rates haven't changed. I said, no, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed except something's changed. There's more demand.
There, yeah,
Right.
well, this is it.
Right.
There's
Demand's
more demand for no apparent reason.
no. And again, those
Now,
people.
mind you, Mark, remember when we were talking about how when Toronto gets busy, we see it happen later?
Mhm.
Well, I was talking to another ex-client of mine yesterday, and he said his friend in Vaughan put his up for $1.4 million, and he got 1.7 and like 20 some offers last week.
It's crazy, eh?
But if they're busy, what happens?
It spills over to us later on.
I
Right.
think that could be it. Yeah.
Yeah. And we can see people are thinking about it, right? Because a couple folks have reached out to me in other cities too and saying, hey, we're thinking of making the move to Barrie. We haven't put our house up for sale. So people are thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be top of mind right now. And I just think there's a bit more confidence in the market.
I
Sentiments
think
change.
it seems like it. I'm going
Yeah.
to share the Treb screen. So these are the sales. And Mark, I finally found a way to get the condos in there.
Oh, good. How do you do that?
I picked condo and freeholds. I did them together.
Oh, sweet. That's good to know. Awesome.
Yeah. So we had 64 sales.
Yep.
And this is just the week of March break.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. And here you can see like these are condos.
Yep.
445, so for 420, 449, 430. Chef's Lane, 459, 450.
How long has that been on? Oh, how long's that been on the market? I think that one, I think I showed that one on Chef's Lane before. Go back there. Oh, no, that's not, is it H Chef? Is the tenant in there? No, that's not the one. Sorry. Never mind.
No.
Not 26 days in the market, one bedroom, 450.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we got, well, so here's your first 499 sold for 405 on Donald Street, which is not
The greatest
the
street.
area. And it's a condo townhouse.
Yeah, I don't love them.
And
Old.
it's sold for over, but I think there's a fee on this too, right?
Go back up. I want to point something. Yeah, $458 a month. But look what else that's on there too. 50 days on market. 50 days on market. And you got 505. Wow. Blows me away.
Yeah.
Blows.
So then here on Maple View, 36 days on market. Monarchy, 579, got 575, 52 days on market.
That was rough. It was a rough. Need a lot of work.
Oh, Lakeside Terrace, 579, two bed, two bath, so for 580. They don't even have pictures of the outside of the building.
Yeah.
The
Well,
small.
Yeah, it's small.
D'Ambrosia, I think this one also has a fee. It's a townhouse,
440.
589, 18 days on the market, sold for 580. 594 sold for 590 on Sanford Street. I think that one was listed for a while though. 28 Quants, 599 sold for 740.
Yeah, we talked about that before. That's way over. They got way too much money for that.
Yeah,
Way too much
on
money.
our bidding war thing on the market 9 days.
Yeah.
But
Go-
what we're seeing here too. So see Winchester 599 sold for 767.
676, not 7.
676. 5 days on market. So this was that was priced for a bidding war. 599 was way too low.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that, right?
Let's
And
look at
they got their war.
let's look at the pictures inside.
You want to see the pictures on that one?
Yeah, and a couple. Let's kind of look at the pictures, just kind of see, because you know
It's nice.
that townhouse market's still pretty hot and active, right?
These are nice.
Nice layout, real
It's
nice.
a nice layout. I've been in here. I've shown a bunch of
Yeah.
these. They're nice.
Data kitchen, got layout, quick fix in the kitchen.
But it's all open concept on the
Love
main.
the layout. Love the layout.
Mm-hmm.
All this is virtually staged. This is probably vacant,
Yeah, I think it is vacant.
but yeah, I love the layout for a townhome. Hard to
Yeah,
find
and
it.
I think it's got an ensuite, unfinished basement.
Yeah,
Right now it backs onto nothing, but they're building there.
well, you can see the houses in the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the mid-range, 8 to 9 and maybe 9 to 1 million and up a bit? How are they selling?
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Just be curious. Oh, there's Bentley.
There's Bentley.
1600.
629, 684.
Lastly, that was a big surprise too, because we went to that one as well.
Oh yeah, and it got 680, eh?
And they did a little too much, I think. Slow
Okay.
down, going to 100 miles an hour. Go back, just go
Well,
back.
these are all too low.
Yeah, yeah,
So the first 25 are under 700.
yeah.
See what I mean?
Okay, so
The
then
next 25.
let's take a look.
This one on Woodfern.
Yeah, let's pull that one up. I saw that one. I thought 699 was the price. Like, I mean, I didn't really look at the pictures, but I remember seeing it come up, sold in a day.
Well, Mark, this one is very misleading because I sold on Woodfern before.
So bye.
And let me tell you about it, is that it doesn't share, they don't share a wall,
It's the garage,
just at the
right?
garage.
Yeah.
So
See,
unlike other townhouses and semis, you don't
Yeah.
have a problem with noise or anything, right?
right. Yeah. But that's a big dollar. Like, I didn't look at the pictures and I didn't have someone looking at it. But when I saw that one come up, I went, okay, well, that's probably the right price for sure. Maybe. I didn't think they would get the price like that. Look at the tiles. Like, look at the, I think someone overpaid. That's me.
I don't know. That's granite. All brand new appliances.
Mhm.
Still got the stickers on them.
Yeah.
I'd live here.
Wouldn't pay money.
It's a good layout. They're big. Look at how big that eating area is.
It's almost too big. It's big.
Well, not for me and my table.
Yeah, work for you.
Like you count. Oh, this is another trick you can tell. You count the tiles and it'll tell you, right? Because they're 12 by 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm losing track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 9 lengthwise, and oh god, like
Yeah. It's a big area. It's a big area for a townhome. It's a very functioning layout.
yes. And I think they have, I don't know if it has a master ensuite. I don't think so.
Don't love the green, but it's dated. But I don't know. I think they got too much money. That's me.
Oh, there's a bathroom in the basement, and the basement's fully finished too. What is it backing onto? Nothing? Look at the yard.
They're gonna be, yeah, but that, well, let's see the real measurements. But yes, it makes it look like it's a football field, but it's
And
not
you can get to the back from there's a door.
back there. I think.
It's 35 feet wide by 113.
Yeah, decent size.
Mhm.
Go back, see if they're holding off on offers. I want to go back and see.
I was only on the market one day.
Go down and just see what any comments say.
Nope, there was no
Offer-
offer date. I checked this one.
yeah. Wow. See, there goes demand, right? One day, no offer dates on it. Everyone jumps up. I
Yeah,
hate this
well,
area. I hate
because
this.
they're waiting, right?
Yeah. Go to Gateland again. You had it open. Let's talk about that area. I hate it. 158. 2 days in the market. They're
So for,
tiny.
I know, so for 710, they're stacked townhouses and there is a fee.
Is there a fee on there? I don't think so. Go down. Go slow though. Keep going. Keep going down. Sometimes they'll put in the comments. No fee.
No monthly fees.
No. Show the layout. It's terrible layout.
Well, there's no basement, so you go in on the ground and then isn't it?
I don't think so. I think no, it's not stocked. You might have a small yard. The layouts are so deceiving there. They're so small. Right? Like that's tiny. Look at where you know what I mean? Where do you meal prep? Where do you put dishes? Where do you put food? Oh, no, you put the food underneath the sink.
Well, there is a little bit of an area right here, but not much.
Not much. Not much.
Well,
That's
where
a
do you put a coffee maker? And like once you do all that, there's no room.
there's no room. There's no room.
Yeah, they're really small.
Yeah, and after we look through the pictures, you have a bit of a yard. We'll talk about the measurements because I know it's tiny.
Well,
See,
the thing is that with this house, I think I went to look at one of these for myself, and the master bedroom is giant.
let's see. Yeah,
This is it. Look at it. The master bedroom's bigger than the living room and the kitchen because the living
right.
room and the kitchen has the garage in there built in,
I know.
and above it is all big, right? So the master was like huge, man. It's huge.
It is.
And it's got an ensuite and a walk-in closet and
What are the other bedrooms like? The other bedrooms are probably small. Nice.
hold on.
Yeah. So second bedroom, 10 by 8 and 9 by 8. So the primary bedrooms, let's say,
Almost 14 by 17.
is bigger than the great room.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Doesn't make any sense. 0 cents.
That's what I'm telling you. I went in there, I was like, man, this bedroom's great.
Yep. And
But
they don't sell great over there.
no,
The size. And there's way too many rentals. So if people are looking for a town, I'm going to tell you right now, stay away from that area. There is a ton of rentals in there. A ton. And it's so busy and compacted in there. Stay away from it.
789 sold for 800.
2 days in the market.
No offer date.
Yep. Congrats to Steve McFarland from our office.
Penville
Nice.
Trail.
2 bedroom. That's the right price. Good street.
Oh, what one sold on my street, Mark?
How much?
I don't know. I should look it up.
Nice layout.
The kitchen was shitty.
Yeah, I know. Very dated, but
Well, no, it said they have a little eating area.
yeah.
And like that eating area, and they have this thing, it's smaller than it looks in
I know. I know.
it's
I know.
tight.
It's tight.
But the house showed well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cute, right?
Yeah. Showed okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're wanting to look at the higher prices, right?
Yeah, the higher prices we got off those ones. So we can see, so what we're seeing so far, lower range selling extremely well, some with no offers, getting, 40 grand over list, 30 grand over list.
Yeah, but look at this. So now we get into the 829 sold for 812, 848 sold for 831, 849, 825.
Yep.
849, 840, 899, 899, 899, 865.
There's more negotiating room in those higher 8 and over, right? 8 to
Yeah.
9. Correct.
And this was only on the 75 Mayfair Drive. Nice area.
It is. Let's look at it. Let's just
One day on the market.
65. I don't love the corner lot.
Nope.
But Don't like the layout. It's nice. I don't like the dark, but I don't know, not really. Well,
I'm not a big fan of the black kitchen, but
me neither. Me neither.
I just find it closes it in. This
Mhm.
is a really choppy layout.
It's terrible layout. Terrible layout. Terrible.
Look at the freaking closet
And look
in the
how it's
bedroom.
yeah. Like, do these builders think? Like,
Apparently not.
I don't understand that.
I don't either. I don't know. I mean, the bathrooms, like that bathroom was updated anyway. There were some updates. The basement's fully finished.
It's the layout's terrible. I don't like the layout. That's me.
No, I'm not a fan of
Anyway,
that upstairs
basement's not
layout either.
bad. No,
But it sold for 865 and it's saying 1 day on the market.
pretty quick. Pretty quick.
Okay, let's go to the last page.
Okay, this could be interesting.
Are you ready for this? Letitia Heights, Browning Trail, 918 sold for 896.
Yeah, it's okay.
82 Sproul, which is around the corner from me, 949 sold for 910. Burton on Allendale, one of those old century homes, 949, 925. See everything that
Blue water. Let's go to blue water because I want to talk about 16 blue water for a second. Because I want you to pull the history up on it. So 14 days, 999, 965. There's a story behind this. It's a big bungalow. Backyard's terrible in a way. There's not much room. Great area, phenomenal area. So
we
look where
started at 1.199, so almost 1.2 million
in October.
in October, and they got 965.
So that seller lost several months by not pricing it properly for the market,
Yeah.
right? The right price is 999. That's where it should have started. You could have got more maybe. I
Yeah.
would have at 1,049,000 and see what happens.
It's a nice area.
Great area. Great area. Love the area. It's a big bungalow. Like it showed well. Dated in some areas as we can see, but man,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
kitchen is dated.
kitchen's dated. You got a nice area, I tell you that. You put some money in that kitchen. Poof. Change some color tones, do some updates in the bathroom.
Yeah, it was fully finished basement too.
Big. I think it was 3640 square. The only backyard's a little tight, but you know,
Yeah, it was really tight actually.
look like your steps to the water, bang up area.
Well, it's just too, when you look at these price ranges, nobody got close to full.
No. And maybe pull another one. Just pull up for shits and giggles to see what happened, if any, where they started off like we did on Blue Water. Because there's some history there. 137 days on market. Whoa.
And they
Whoa.
only got 49,000 off, which isn't horrible. But let's see the history.
There isn't any.
Oh yeah.
There is. Wow. Okay, whoa, look what they bought it for. Pull that out. What date was that? 2022.
Mark, they paid 1.3 million.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this one for 1 second, because I'm keep it here because it reminds me of one over on Jan's Boulevard. You've heard me talk about Jan's Boulevard in Innisfil, where they've had it listed for almost 2 years on and off, canceled termination. Got rid of the first agent, got a new agent in there, and he listed it last week for $1,050,000. Held off on offers. I think it was this Monday. So, ding, 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 what did I see? Listed back up almost 1.3.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? They paid $1,375,000. It's not a 1.3. This is the right. It's a couple $100,000 off. That $1,049,000, Dan, when he listed that property at, that's all it's worth. It's worth nothing more.
Well, what I've been trying to tell my clients as a rule of
Nothing more.
thumb, go 25 to 30% lower than the 2022 price.
There it is. On the bigger over $1 million range, yeah, you're damn right. In the lower
Mine
range,
fell that much, and mine isn't $1 million house.
yeah,
Mine fell that much.
yeah. So
That's what the
thing.
average drop was from the height of COVID.
Right. So anyone with these big 2-story, 25 to 3,500 square feet homes, you got a lot of competition out there in the market for them. I'm telling you right now. and you've got to be really priced properly. Here's two that we've just went over Blue Water, and we went over Black Ash with a $300,000 haircut almost.
Yeah,
Right, that's
and
just
I mean, Black Ash is a nice area, nice
area.
street.
Nothing wrong with it. Pool in the
Oh,
backyard.
yeah, nice, right?
Yeah, it's big. It's a big monster home that no one can afford right now.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is. I think what we're going to see as we see some progression down in rates, not this year, we're going to see some rate decreases, but it'll be crazy. Then there'll be a little bit more demand for these homes, but not right now.
This one drives, it kills me. 30 Mountbatten, and it's near Codrington area. Rodney to Mountbatten, and it got $1,070,000
Yeah.
on Mountbatten.
Car and a half.
It's just a normal, like 1,300 square bungalow, if that.
Yeah. They don't love it.
I don't either. How do you get $1,070,000?
Someone wanted it.
Because it was pretty.
I don't even think it's that pretty though. I don't really
Well,
like
it isn't that pretty to me too. Only because I don't think I would have, like, everybody has their own design choices and what they like, right?
it.
But it's not that big of a house. The yard's huge. Look at the yard.
What's the measurements on the yard?
50 by 185.
It's a monster. Yeah.
Big.
And it is a nice area, that East End area. Someone wanted that area. Pay a bit premium. But when did they buy that? They bought that when did they buy that? 2021, 2021.
2021 for 775.
They did okay. Whoa.
Oh yeah. But 2021, it wasn't crazy,
No, it wasn't.
right?
No. 2022 got a little crazy.
Yeah.
Near the end of 2021, and like, you know what I mean? It got crazy, and then 2022.
Look at this one on Dunlop. This kills me. This must be where near you live.
Yeah, further up the road. Yeah. Yeah.
$1,035,000. But we're talking on Dunlop still.
Yeah, no. What's the zoning there, I wonder?
I'm gonna check it.
That's a lot of money.
Well, for a big house that, you know, to me kind of needs work too. Like the bathroom is nice, but like
It's old spot.
from what I would want, like I'd want to change some things myself.
Yeah.
Um,
Century Homes. What's the zoning?
66 by 165.
Yeah.
It's saying that they have views of Kempenfelt Bay.
Yeah, when it's November, maybe.
Yeah, when there's no trees, right?
I don't think there's too many views. Let's do one more. Maybe let's do Royal Oak. That one looks familiar. Oh, that's a real nice home area. I love the area.
Yeah, so this one is
26 days in the market. Love the area.
it's saying 46. Let's check the history. Nope.
Surprise, surprise, right?
Surprise, surprise. It's actually
1,328,000 back in September.
September 1.328. Ended up selling for 1,150.
It's $200,000 haircut. But that's people. Why are we still consistently seeing that? Why do people or agents listing properties close to the peak in 2022? Help me out with this, because I don't understand. That 3 or 4 of these have just lost a ton of time in that we show in the audience. Makes no sense. 0 sense. This is not a market to let's go try because I think my home is worth that much. That's gone. That's not returning. Not
Well, I think part of the problem in this one looks decent, or looks like I can't tell.
They got it for the location. Like, it's dated as hell. But
Well, I think it actually looks freaking vacant.
No, it is vacant.
It's dated, yeah.
Liked it, loved the area.
Hold on.
Someone bought that just for area. That's it.
Radiant gas heat. 6-bedroom, 3-bath.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a big house.
It's a big house. I agree. Right.
Big house.
But they should list it at, maybe 1.2.
Well, and I'm gonna stop the
Oh,
share here for a sec. Actually, if you like our stuff, hit the like, subscribe, drop us a comment. If you have any questions, I've actually had a couple of questions over the last couple of days. I think part of the problem is, Mark, is that, and I've had the same problem when I'm pricing stuff. Sometimes we see the unicorns where, there is 1 or 2 high prices in the neighborhood, and there are. And then they think when you go to a person's house and you show comparables and there's 1 or 2 that, sold stupid high, it's difficult.
I don't know. I agree to a point. I don't, depending on how it showed and what was in it and upgrades and what it was a feature that drove that price point higher from where it should be priced. I
No,
don't know.
listen, I showed, it was like the listing I had in Aurelia, and I told you, you were saying about lowering, and I said, yeah, we're talking about lowering, and we ended up selling than what we would have lowered for. And my issue was, I've been sending her comparable sales, and I told you this, like, we're actually low compared to what the sales are, like that we are. So how do you warrant, like, it's very hard sometimes. It's not cut and dry.
I think it is. That's just me. That's just me.
Well, I
Right.
don't think life is that easy.
I think it can be cut and dry, depending, which we could find, we went through 3. Is it the odd ball coming up like that? Yeah, could throw a curve in things. But from what we've been seeing consistently more in Innisfil, because we retrack Innisfil, the highest price points, so we're more really in tune with that. We see some, but look at the last year we just pulled up, couple 100K, 4 months, 3 months. That's a long time. It's a long time.
It is, but the other thing is, if I paid 1.3 and I have time, why wouldn't I try to get a little bit more? I'm losing my shirt anyway. And if
Well,
I have the 3 or 4 months to wait it out,
well, none of them got close to those high numbers.
no, but maybe they needed to realize that.
No, no.
Like, if I paid 1.3, I wouldn't be listing for 1.1.
Well, that's the market though. Right now, that's all the market's warranted for it. So I think if someone's serious about selling, then yeah. I told you about the story of a referral to me. We're never getting 1.4. We'd
Yeah.
sell for, no, I think, 1,450,000. You're never getting it.
No.
Don't list. Because I can't get you that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's the honesty that I have no problem saying. And they can go.
Yeah, but what if he told you,
want.
okay, Mark, I want to try 1.4 for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. If we don't get any, then
Different scenario, but that never came part of the conversation. The conversation was just, and I get it, right? They want as much as they can, but this market isn't going to give it to you. So wait till 2025 and see some rates coming down.
yeah.
But price points are going to take off a bit, but they're not taking off now. So don't even think of it. Too much.
No, and you know what, we're seeing that sales are like a little bit on an uptick, but it's not that things are selling way over
No, or we're seeing
a big price increase. No.
right. We're not seeing that. We're seeing some sales turning, but we hardly talk about, wow, we're seeing some really good appreciation so far. Wait, we're not. Let's be
No.
honest, we're not. We're
No.
seeing sales activity. We're seeing sales, you know what I mean? Prices pretty flat, maybe a little bit up, 1-2%, nothing crazy. We're not. Nothing crazy.
No.
Right? So anyway, I think we've had a good discussion. March Madness is here. Let's see how the rest of the month kind of goes, and let's see what April and May bring. Let's see if we can
Yes.
keep sales sustaining. So that's the true
Let's see
thing.
if we can we can get past a 2-week little flurry. We've
going.
seen it in January. We've been seeing the first 2 weeks of February. The last 2 died. It's like we're seeing these little flurries, eh?
Yeah, and I think some of that's weather dependent too. Look at the weather. Look how nice it was 2 weeks ago. And
I
now
know.
right?
I'm back to the big woolly sweater, man. It's freezing out there.
Hats, gloves when I walk Tad. That's all it. Okay, well, enjoy your night.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.